Welcome to a journey that might just change your life forever. Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph Nguyen isn't just a book. It's an exploration of the very foundation of your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Imagine discovering that the answers you've been seeking for peace, fulfillment, and joy aren't out there in the world but already within you. This book is your guide to unlocking that inner truth. You may wonder, why should I listen to this audiobook? The answer is simple yet profound. Because it offers you a chance to understand and overcome the root cause of all psychological suffering, your own thinking. Author shares transformative insights that reveal how our thoughts shape our reality, often causing unnecessary pain. But here's the kicker. Once you see how this process works, you gain the power to step out of the cycle and into a life of clarity and peace. Whether you're seeking freedom from anxiety, improved relationships, greater creativity, or just a sense of unshakable inner calm, this audiobook has something for you. It's not about adding more to your already busy mind. It's about uncovering the simplicity of truth and experiencing the joy that naturally arises when we stop overthinking. Throughout this narration, you'll learn principles that have helped countless people transform their lives, stories of increased income, healed relationships, and newfound purpose. But more than external changes, the real treasure is the inner transformation, a life lived from the heart, filled with love and fulfillment. This audiobook isn't here to overwhelm you with information, but to inspire insights, aha moments that come from within. As author says, don't read this for information, read it for insight. The words here point to a deeper truth that you've always known but may have forgotten. Are you ready to discover the peace, love, and joy that's already within you? Let's embark on this journey together. Chapter 1. The root cause of suffering. Life inevitably brings pain, but suffering is a choice. Drawing on Buddhist teachings, the author explains that while the first arrow, life's painful events, is unavoidable, the second arrow, our reaction to pain, is self-inflicted and controllable. Sharing his journey through anxiety and unfulfillment despite self-improvement efforts, the author reveals how understanding the mind's role in creating experiences unlocks the path to freedom. Chapter 2. Understanding suffering. Suffering isn't caused by reality, but by our thoughts about it. The author highlights how humans interpret reality through the lens of thought, creating distress when those interpretations go unchecked. Using relatable examples, he explains how our unexamined thinking forms a lens of negativity. By becoming aware of this process, we can break free and rediscover joy through a state of non-thinking. Chapter 3. The evolutionary role of thinking. Thinking once served as a survival tool, helping early humans plan and navigate risks. Today, however, this same mechanism often keeps us trapped in stress and anxiety. The author contrasts the mind's survival focus with the soul's longing for love and fulfillment, showing that moving beyond constant thinking connects us with deeper intelligence and peace. Chapter 4. Thoughts versus thinking. Thoughts are spontaneous and neutral, while thinking actively engages and distorts them, leading to psychological suffering. Through an insightful experiment, the author demonstrates how overanalyzing thoughts amplifies negative emotions. He emphasizes that allowing thoughts to flow naturally fosters clarity, while overthinking generates self-doubt and distress. Chapter 5. Positive emotions and natural joy. The misconception that positive emotions require positive thinking is dismantled here. The author explains that joy, love, and peace arise naturally when we stop overthinking. He introduces the concept of a thought-o-meter, illustrating how the intensity of negative emotions correlates with excessive thinking. By reducing mental noise, we allow our natural state of happiness to surface. Chapter 6. The 3 principles of experience. The universal mind, universal consciousness, and universal thought form the foundation of human experience. The author likens these principles to the components of a movie: electricity, mind; a projector, consciousness; and a film, real thought. Understanding this framework allows us to detach from the illusion of thought, aligning with life's natural flow and accessing creativity and peace. Chapter 7. Stopping the thinking habit. Through metaphors like a bowl of cloudy water that clears when left undisturbed, the author explains how the mind naturally settles when we stop engaging with thoughts. Using the Zen parable of the empty boat, he demonstrates how suffering stems from reactions, not external events. Non-resistance and presence are the keys to breaking free from the grip of overthinking. Chapter 8. Thriving without thinking. Non-thinking enhances performance and creativity. The author uses examples of athletes in a state of flow and the Japanese concept of mushin, no mind, to show how letting go of mental clutter unlocks peak potential. Non-thinking aligns us with life's rhythms, allowing calm, focused, and inspired action. Chapter 9. Goals and non-thinking. The author distinguishes between goals driven by desperation and those born from inspiration. Desperate goals often stem from fear and create stress, while inspired goals arise from abundance and joy. Letting go of overthinking aligns us with ambitions that resonate deeply with our true selves, bringing fulfillment without compromising inner peace. Chapter 10. Unconditional love and creation. Unconditional love transcends conditions and expectations, fueling genuine creativity. The author shares how love and inspiration naturally drive meaningful creation, whether in relationships or artistic expression. By aligning with love, we tap into boundless potential for joy and meaningful experiences. Chapter 11. Living beyond fulfillment. Reaching a state of inner peace and joy doesn't mean stagnation. It opens doors to new possibilities. Acting from abundance, we align with our authentic selves, experiencing life as a dynamic journey of creation, learning, and growth. Every moment becomes an opportunity for meaningful connection. Chapter 12. Neutrality in life events. Events are inherently neutral. Our thoughts assign meaning to them. The author explains how letting go of labels liberates us from unnecessary emotional distress. By adopting a perspective of neutrality and acceptance, we gain clarity and respond to life with wisdom and peace. Chapter 13. The power of intuition. Intuition, a form of deeper intelligence, guides us when we quiet habitual thinking. The author explains how intuition provides effortless and clear direction, helping us navigate life's complexities. Distinguishing intuition from ego-driven thoughts enables inspired action aligned with our authentic selves. Chapter 14. Following intuition. The author provides steps for recognizing and trusting intuition. Intuition often feels like a subtle nudge, distinct from the urgency of ego-driven thoughts. By creating mental space through mindfulness, we strengthen our connection to this inner wisdom, leading to joyful and aligned decision-making. Chapter 15. Creating space for miracles. Miracles, a natural unfolding of life's extraordinary potential, occur when we release overthinking and embrace openness. By letting go of control and trusting the present, we align with opportunities for transformative experiences. Gratitude and patience cultivate an environment where the miraculous becomes possible. Chapter 16. Navigating challenges in non-thinking. Transitioning to a non-thinking state isn't without obstacles. The author addresses common fears and setbacks, offering strategies like self-awareness, forgiveness, and support to maintain progress. These challenges are reframed as growth opportunities, with the ultimate reward being freedom from habitual overthinking. Chapter 17. Embracing the journey. The journey to non-thinking is the beginning of a new way of living. Integrating these principles into daily life enhances relationships, creativity, and well-being. The author inspires readers to trust the process, embrace their inner wisdom, and live authentically, transforming every aspect of life. Summary of non-thinking. This section distills the core principles and insights of the book into a concise guide for practicing non-thinking. Author reiterates that thinking is the root of psychological suffering and that peace, joy, and fulfillment naturally arise when we transcend habitual thought patterns. He provides practical tools for identifying and reducing unnecessary thinking, such as mindfulness, self-awareness, and intuition. The summary also includes frameworks for creating a non-thinking environment, overcoming triggers, and fostering habits that support mental clarity. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment without worrying about the past or the future. It's like focusing on the here and now. For example, if you're drinking tea, just focus on its taste, smell, and warmth instead of letting your mind wander. This helps quiet mental chatter and brings clarity to your thoughts. Letting go of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are thoughts that tell you, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough. Author encourages recognizing these as just thoughts, not facts. When these beliefs arise, don't fight them. Instead, question them gently and remind yourself that they don't define you. Over time, they lose their power. Observing your thoughts without attachment. Think of your thoughts like clouds passing in the sky. You don't need to hold on to them or try to change them. Just let them float by. For instance, if you think, I'm failing at this task, you don't have to believe it or react. Just notice it and let it go. This creates mental space and reduces stress. Creating mental space. Mental space comes from giving your mind a break from constant thinking. Simple activities like walking in nature, meditating, or even just sitting quietly can help. These moments of stillness allow your mind to reset and bring fresh perspectives. Aligning with your intuition. Intuition is that gut feeling or inner knowing that often gets drowned out by overthinking. To align with it, pause before making decisions. Ask yourself what feels right rather than overanalyzing. Your intuition speaks through calm and clear feelings, not fear or pressure. Author emphasizes that non-thinking is not about suppressing thoughts but allowing them to flow without attachment or judgment. This section serves as a practical and inspirational roadmap for living a life free from the limitations of overthinking, offering readers a clear path to inner peace and limitless potential. In this transformative section, author distills the key principles of the book into actionable wisdom, guiding you on how to navigate life with ease and clarity. Author explains that non-thinking isn't about suppressing thoughts or striving to quiet the mind forcefully. Instead, it's about recognizing that thoughts are neutral, fleeting, and only have power when we engage with them. By understanding that our suffering comes from thinking rather than external events, we gain the freedom to let go of judgment, self-doubt, and negativity. This section offers practical tools for living in a state of non-thinking. Author introduces methods to create mental space, overcome triggers, and align with your intuition. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, letting go of limiting beliefs, or simply observing your thoughts without attachment, the path to non-thinking is accessible to everyone. By cultivating this mindset, you can unlock a wellspring of inner peace, creativity, and resilience. Author also emphasizes that non-thinking doesn't mean passivity. It's a state of dynamic presence. When we let go of overthinking, we align with a deeper intelligence that naturally guides us toward inspired action and meaningful experiences. This alignment allows us to thrive, not by effort, but by being fully attuned to the flow of life. Conclusion. As this book comes to a close, it's clear that the insights within are not the end, but the beginning of a new way of living. Don't believe everything you think invites you to step into a world of freedom, a world where you are no longer bound by the limitations of your mind. By embracing non-thinking, you are choosing to live from your authentic self, a place of love, clarity, and infinite potential. The journey ahead is yours to create. Each moment offers an opportunity to let go of mental noise and reconnect with the peace that's always been within you. Remember, the truth is simple. Life is meant to be lived with ease, joy, and presence. By trusting this process and aligning with your intuition, you'll discover that the life you've always dreamed of isn't something to chase, it's something to be. So, take a deep breath, release the thoughts that no longer serve you, and step boldly into a life guided by love and wisdom. The world is waiting, and so is the real you. Thank you for listening. If you like such content, like, share, and subscribe.